So we've all heard Matthew 19:24. It is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich person to get to heaven. Is this accurate? Is it valid? And certainly in general, we can say it's valid. But what about wealthy people? What about Jim Carrey's awakening? What about Russell Brand? Are these genuine awakenings? What about Joe Rogan? And although none of these beings are enlightened, but are they on a genuine spiritual path? Are these genuine awakenings? I would say there's really only one thing to consider here, because certainly anyone can have an awakening, no matter what their past was, because we are all divinity itself, no matter what it appears here. So I would say that the true determining factor on whether they can be rich and have a genuine spiritual awakening is, first of all, how did they acquire that wealth? Because it is possible that they could be wealthy solely because of past karma. Like, they could have led an exemplary life in the past, or they could have been incredibly generous in the past, and therefore they are granted with a life of abundance and ease in this life. And so in this way, wealth would in no way prohibit them from a spiritual awakening. However, if to get to their current position, if to get to their current wealth, they compromised themselves, they compromised their soul, then indeed it may be a conflict to today sit within that wealth that was gained from a compromised means. So I would say that if I was a wealthy person who did not get my wealth from pure abundance following my spiritual path, even if my path is that I am an actor or something like that, as long as that is what is actually in alignment, with my soul, if in fact the money I received or the position I found myself in the material world was granted from something that is out of alignment with my soul's true intention and expression, then I would probably give a good bit of that wealth away. I would be incredibly generous with that wealth, and I would take it. Doesn't mean they have to become penniless, not at all. Doesn't mean that they need to sacrifice themselves or martyr their position. It means that they should take that wealth and truly start to think about how to use it for service. Now, if that same wealth is taken and used for the greater good, then I don't see a conflict there. Love.